Grass-fed beef offers a lot of new opportunities to farmers and ranchers in British Columbia and across all of North America, really. There's advantages to the producer himself because it's creating a value-added product rather than just selling calves at weaning and sending them over to feedlots or something. It's an opportunity to produce a high-value, nutritious, healthy product for consumers in this province. From the consumer standpoint, the closer to natural production of meat, where the animals are grazing pasture, eating a good balance of grasses, legumes, and forbs, that produces a meat composition, a fat profile that is very healthy for the consumers. So it's one of those classic win-win situations, and we probably ought to say something about the environment also. When we can keep more of our lands in healthy grasslands, we've got opportunity to protect water quality through better watershed protection, build healthy living soils, which also is an important part of the beef production system to give us all the vitamins, nutrients, components of the beef that we really need to have in there. One of the real key components of farming and ranching in a grassland sense is understanding that your primary business is really capturing solar energy. And whether we're talking about growing grapes or barley or any other agricultural product, that's what it comes down to, is effectively capturing solar energy. In the pasture, we look at the mixture of plants we have out there as being a solar panel, and we need to think in terms of how much of the available solar energy are we actually capturing. If we look at the way a lot of pastures and rangeland are managed, we capture a shockingly small amount of the potential solar energy. Some pastures we were looking at this morning, estimating solar energy capture somewhere as low as 15 to 20%. About the best we saw were probably 40 to 50%. If you think about the pasture as a factory, and think in terms of any other business, if you built a factory and then operated at 50% of capacity, does that make economic sense? Or worse yet, operated at 30% of capacity. You have an investment in the land itself, putting a fence around it, planting forages on it, fertilizing it, splitting it up with pasture, the time spent managing it. Why operate at only 30 to 50% of capacity? If we can change our management strategies and get that solar panel working better and producing at 60 to 80% of its production capacity, we're going to run a lot more cattle, produce a lot more beef, and generate more income coming back to the farmer and rancher.